Hi, my name is Gordon. I'm one of the developers behind WP Reset. I know you're busy, so I'm gonna keep this short. Pro version is here. Let's have a look at its features. Let's start with the reset options or tools. The options reset one is great when you want to keep your data, your posts, your custom posts, pages and everything else, but you want to reset options for the whole WordPress and all of your plugins and themes. Site reset is the one that you're already familiar with. It's the one in the free version. And the nuclear reset one is the most requested reset option, basically wipes out everything. The database, the files, everything is gone. Now, if you are wondering how will you know what tool to use, we have this handy dandy little table where you can see which tool does what, so better be safe than sorry. Moving on to tools. Some you're familiar with, some are new, some have been revamped. I'll start with the delete content one. You can pick and choose individual content types that you want to delete. So you don't have to reset everything, you can just delete, I don't know, posts or just pages. What else do we have? Yeah, cleaning the WP content folder. Remember, your images, your media are in the uploads folder, and we had that for cleaning before. But the WP content folder, contains cache and plugins tend to upload files in them, so you can clean that too. Just a side note, when you do a nuclear reset, obviously we delete WP content as well. For the custom tables, we now have the option to pick and choose individual tables that you can delete. We also have the Switch WP version. If you want to try a beta version, you can do that. If you want to roll back to an older version of WordPress, you can do that too. And we are also adding some other tools like the ones to delete must-use plugins and the ones to delete and disable drop-ins, coming very soon. Moving on to snapshots. You are familiar with user-created snapshots, the ones in the free version. We now have auto snapshots too. Let me show you what they do. On this site, I have the automatic snapshot for tools enabled and automatic snapshots for updates enabled. I go to tools, let's say I want to delete transients. It will say an automatic snapshot will be created so you can undo if needed. You don't have to download anything, click anything. It just creates a snapshot when you run the tool. Okay, let me show you in snapshots. 12 seconds ago before running the delete transients tool. You can also rename if you want. So if I would now to restore the snapshot, I would be back in the point in time before I deleted the transients. Very useful, very nice, very safe. Please just know that not all tools have this. For instance, if you want to delete themes, it will say there is no undo. So it's only available for tools that modify the database. So gray one and the gray icon and the red icon. But if you click, it obviously tells you what's going to happen. Now the second thing is the snapshots that are generated when you do an update and more. So they are automatically generated when you update WordPress, update plugins, update themes, deactivate plugins or themes, and activate plugins or themes. Again, quick demonstration. Go to plugins and oh my god, Jetpack. Let's say we deactivate the classic editor and then we delete the classic editor. Now, if I go back to WP Reset, it has both of those events basically logged down as snapshots. So this is before it was deactivated and this is before it was deleted. It also contains the plugin files. This is very, very important. So if you or your hosting provider accidentally update a plugin to a version that you don't like, you can roll it back with snapshots. That includes the database and the files from the old plugin or old theme. So you don't have to go into the repository and search for a zip or something like that. We have you covered, everything is here. Moving on, there will be an option to automatically create snapshots on a schedule. Once an hour, once a day, whatever you need, it's coming very soon. We will also be storing your snapshots, if you want it, in a secure cloud. Everything's on Amazon, everything will function seamlessly, you won't have to click anything. The moment you create a snapshot, bam, it goes into the cloud. You're saving space on your hosting provider and you're offloading to a different location, so if something happens with your hosting provider, you still have those snapshots in the cloud. Trust me, it's gonna be great. Till we have that, you have the option to automatically delete snapshots, either on a time schedule, so you don't have any older than 7 or whatever days, or you can limit to the number of snapshots you want. We also added an option to have the create snapshot button in the admin on any page, so if you're doing something, you can quickly create a new snapshot. Moving on to collections. As already explained in previous videos, why would you have to click 20 times to, download and install a few plugins that you install on every single site you do? You can just click once, install collection. There we go. If the plugin is already installed, obviously it's gonna skip it. If it's not, it's gonna download it, it's gonna install it, it's gonna activate it. So instead of wasting half an hour and clicking like a maniac, I'm just gonna wait a few seconds. It gives you the report, says it's already installed, you're done. So what can be a part of a collection? It can be a plugin or a theme, one that's on the official repository, or from a zip file. The zip file thing is coming very soon. So the ones that are in the repo obviously always get the latest version, and the ones that you upload as a zip, we pull from that zip. Again, everything goes into our cloud, so you're not wasting any space. And you can also add a note where you can save your license keys, so you have everything in one place. Don't worry, you are the only person who can see those keys. Everything is encrypted. You can have as many collections as you need, and each collection can have as many plugins or themes as you need, and you can obviously manipulate everything, delete, edit, the whole shebang. And when you install your WP Reset on another site, obviously the collections get pulled from the cloud and you have all of your collections ready. You can also delete all of the plugins that you have and then install a collection. Or you can just click install the collection, which means that, like I did, old plugins will be here, new plugins will be added. Moving on to the last feature I want to show you. It's something that you need, believe me. So this is a standalone recovery script. It is not dependent on WordPress. It's just one PHP file that can save your ass whenever you have a widescreen issue. So let's say you installed a problematic plugin, you get a widescreen. What do you have to do? You have to FTP, you have to remove individual plugin folders until you find that plugin, or you have to go to the database and reset the active plugins array. Not anymore. We have you covered. You can activate and deactivate plugins. You can activate, deactivate themes. Let's say you accidentally delete some core files, or you get somebody injects some malicious files into your WordPress. Not a problem. You can scan core files, and it will tell you which files are missing, which you can then reinstall, or like for myself, it tells you what files you have that you shouldn't have. We also have the option to create an admin account if you're not able to log in. We have the option to edit the WordPress and site URLs, and we also have the option, which is not visible at the moment, to recreate the default privileges for all those situations where you can log into your site, but instead of being an admin, you're actually just a guest. That's it. I hope the video wasn't too long. If you have any questions, please reply to the email, and I hope you enjoy using WP Reset.